Welcome everybody to 76311 LEGO Marvel Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Miles Morales versus the Spot. Released in the year 2025, the set comes with 375 pieces, 4 minifigures, and 2 builds. For a little detail here on the box, we have the ATM going into one of these Spot's portals. We can see the rest of it sticking out of another portal on the side of the box. Inside the box, we get 3 numbered bags, 2 instruction manuals, a giant sticker sheet, and this extra bag with the bigger pieces in it. The first minifigure here is Miles Morales. Now, this is obviously the version of him in the great Spider-Verse suit that fans have been wanting for years now. He's pretty simple and basic, though, for a minifigure. And this is what he looks like next to the last Miles Morales minifigure we got. There are obviously some major differences between the figures, not just in the torso, but in the mask as well. Now, on the torso here, we have the Spider-Verse logo in red with the spray-painted spider in a circle. The set does come with an alternative head that you can switch out the mask for. Now, the head and hair are new minifigure parts to the set, and the head is double-sided with a smile on the front and confused look on the back. Now, for an accessory, he comes with one of these, I don't know what you call it, pieces with a whatever white piece on the end. And I will talk about what this is in a minute and what it is for. But all around, I have to say this figure is a absolute 10 out of 10. Very great. The next minifigure we get in the set is Gwen Stacy, or Spider-Gwen. And while at first glance this may seem like a one-to-one reuse of the classic Gwen Stacy figure we've been getting for a couple of years now, it is actually not, as it comes with a brand new torso with new printing and, of course, the magenta hands. But outside of that, the head and hood are the exact same, and the figure uses generic black legs with no printing. Similar to the Miles figure, she comes with an alternative head for Gwen Stacy. However, unlike Miles, the head and hair are not new. They are a reuse, with the hairpiece being just a generic blonde ponytail, and the head being from somewhere else. I know it's not new. I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember where. Spider-Gwen comes with the same accessory as Miles Morales, and these are used to hold the rubber web pieces. So you can see what that looks like here. Obviously you can't see Spider-Gwen, but you can see the spider web, and then Miles Morales holding the long string web piece. And at the end of the string one, there is another one of the 1x1s that you can use to attach to really any spot in the build to have Spider-Man swinging. All around, a pretty great figure. The next minifigure we get in the set is
the Spot.
Now, this is obviously a figure that people have wanted for a while now, really ever since the movie came out, myself included. So much so that I went out and created my own custom The Spot that summer. Obviously, it's a bit worn now, but it did look a lot better back then with all these Sharpie spots. They're definitely a bit smudged, but cool memory I thought I'd bring up. There's not really much else to talk about here. He just has a bunch of black spots on him, and he's a white minifigure. Not really anything else much to talk about here. He's just a white minifigure with a bunch of spots on him. He does have back printing. However, I do feel that some printing on the arms would have made this figure go the next level. Something that I did on my custom figure. Hold on. One of the spots on my custom is in a weird shape. Hold on. That looks like the shape of a thumbs up. Maybe you should press the button and like the video. Despite the minimalism here, I think that the simplistic look works for the minifigure, and all around I think it's pretty cool. Definitely another 10 out of 10 figure. The last minifigure we get in the set is Officer Jefferson. Those are two words that do not go well together. There's not really much to talk about here. Still cool that they included him in the set, but it's just a police officer. Nothing really interesting here to talk about. Outside of that, though, pretty cool figure, 9 out of 10. Overall, the minifigure selection in the set is pretty great. I think the 4 that we get are good, and that's pretty much all I have to say. 5th or 6th minifigure would be nice with either Spider-Man 2099 or Spider-Punk. But regardless, it's a great selection. For the side build of the set, we get a police car for Officer Jefferson. I mean, it's a police car. There's not much to talk about here. It has police lights. Can open up for you to put the minifigure inside. Maybe. On the side has a sticker for PDNY, obviously an alternate universe version of NYPD, and 4 wheels so the car can drive off and save the day. Hey! Now here we have the build of the set, and this is definitely where the set falls apart. As once you get past the minifigures, you don't really want to build the set as it's pretty lackluster, I should say, for a Spider-Verse set, but I still think it's a pretty cool build. If you remember from the intro, there was a big sticker sheet with a lot of stickers on it. I'm just going to rapid fire through all of them right now. At the front here on the freezer, we have a sticker with a ice sign covered in snow, as well as a bunch of random stickers on it, including a name tag and a Miles Morales Spider-Man logo. Up here is one for an ATM sign, and then on the cabana here we have 3 more with a frozen food, fresh meat, and soda/juice. That wrap around the corner to continue with coffee/tea and sandwiches. Back corner here we have a circular sign, red circle, deli deli, with a green arrow pointing inside. Top of here, 2x6, grocery, and then we have another giant sign that says deli and grocery, with a bunch of the things that we listed before, as well as open 24 hours and tropical food. Moving inside, we have on a 2x4 here, we have a special offer, $6.45, as well as Sunny Patty and $2 donuts. We have one for the security camera, 2 more for the ATM machine, one that says ATM and then insert card, and then the last one is at the register here that for some reason says game over. Moving back to the front here with the freezer, the door can obviously open up, but there's nothing inside. And then down here we have a 1x2 grill piece that I'm going to push in. And that pushes the ATM machine out of the wall. And then you may have noticed earlier, but at the top here we have 2 of these spots portals with little action stand pieces here that you can use to pose figures like the Spot falling out of them. At the back wall here, there is a shelf with a bunch of items on it that is too boring for me to want to list out. We have an air conditioning unit on the wall here, as well as a little white peg sticking out of the wall for you to attach the spider web, the rubber spider net web piece thing, whatever it is, that you can use to trap Spot and have him hang up here embarrassingly. Now, obviously, I'm going to talk about the Technic bricks in the walls here that appear in both corners of the build, as well as, of course, the fact that the build has no roof, turning it into sort of a smaller scaled modular system for Marvel sets. So all around for $50, is this set worth its money? No. However, it's not, like I said, not a bad set. Just it's always the price with it nowadays. It's just the price is always never justifiable. It's always the price always seems to be too much. So if you can get past that, it's a good set. Rating for the build, I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Rating overall for the set, including the price, drops that score down to about 7.5. So that's my final thoughts on the set. Yeah.
So that's my review, 67311 LEGO Marvel Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, Miles Morales versus the Spot. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe from near around here. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And until next time, bye.
The next minifigure in the set is the Spot. No, I got a better idea for this. The next minifigure in the set is
the Spot.